Cavalry officers lead the way at the start of Myanmar's Armed Forces Day parade, a limousine carrying the military leader in the rear. As dawn broke over the huge parade ground in the secluded capital Naypyidaw, tens of thousands of soldiers marched in formation. Addressing his troops, Min Aung Hlaing said he would stop at nothing to defeat what he called terrorists, those who continue to resist military rule.
The terror acts of the National Unity Government and its lackey, the so-called People's Defence Forces, need to be tackled for good, once and for all. Myanmar's military and the government also needs to take action against these terrorist groups, which are trying to devastate the country and are killing people.
After the ground troops came the heavy weaponry, huge artillery pieces and rockets, tanks and heavy armour. Overhead, a display of air power, fighter jets and helicopters purchased from Russia and China, deployed frequently over the past 12 months. Hundreds of civilians are reported to have been killed in airstrikes. A display of pomp, grandeur and military might, but this all not to inspire confidence, but rather fear in those who still defy military rule. For those on the receiving end, it's a constant struggle to survive. The United Nations estimates that nearly 1.5 million people have been displaced by fighting since the military coup.
We heard the sound of artillery fire and we told the children to run and hide. We don't know if the shelling will happen during the day or at night. We can't do anything and only want to escape from this situation.
This wasn't a display of high-tech weaponry, instead brute force and military might. But if the intention was shock and awe, some didn't get the message.
This huge display, the marching parades, you know, the militaristic speeches, this is all about the Naypyidaw trying to intimidate the people of Myanmar. And I don't think they're buying it anymore.
But the message from Myanmar's generals is clear. Elections are unlikely until they've taken back control, and they're prepared to use all the weapons at their disposal. Tony Cheng, Al Jazeera, Naypyidaw.